Let's review and build the Witch from Mercury Calibarn. So we have here the runners. A lot of white, especially for the armor parts. It's really all white for a majority of the parts there. Though in terms of some of the runners, you are given some options in terms of what to use for the color, but generally for majority of the parts, it's white, just broken up by some of the gray from the inner armor parts, as well as the uh, the shell itself. But majority of it is really white. So we have the rainbow leaf and of course the backpack is white. And we have this very unique looking weapon that also serves as a ride. And for this particular one, we did build the shield. Although of course in the anime it didn't have the shield. So it was a pretty good experience when I built it. There was no polycaps for this one, so all really solid in terms of once you snap it on, it's pretty secure and everything would fit snugly. So in terms of 144 scale, this so far has been the best one that I built so far, and I really enjoyed building this. Gotta love that part in the weapon that you have that sort of arm just to provide some stability. So as you can see here, once it's all built, it's just really white. Having that arm extension thing there provides a lot of good poses and stability once you have it on flying poses like this. So was really happy because for some of the older kids that I know, if they have a big weapon, it just flops around. So either you sticky tag it or you glue it on or find an appropriate pose for. But for this one, since of that extra support that attaches to the backpack, it really looks nice. And just I think the only thing that just out of the box here, it's just so white. So definitely works a lot better once you panel line it and add some of the stickers. So kind of breaks a lot of the monotonous color of it once you have some added panel lines. Although once I panel lined it, especially the face, it kinda made it look more like a skeleton, so which I think is quite near to what the Gundam Sword set was going for. But for this was pleasantly surprised, and I kind of liked it. So it does have that semblance of a sort of like a skeleton. So riding high in terms of that imagery of wit. Let's review Calibarn. So I've already have attached all of the shield parts to the unit, and the shake test proves that it's still very solid. Yeah, it looks a lot better once it's panel lined, just to give it more depth instead of just all white. So in terms of turning the head, the mobility of the arms, really good. The articulations on that points. In terms of the legs, really nice in terms of the movements, and really have to say most of the Witch from Mercury kits really are really good in terms of that. So with this one, it does have this weapon that kind of looks like a broomstick. I kind of painted these instead of using the stickers, which although it was nice, but I thought it was better if I just painted these things. It does have this joint that you can attach, so that you can attach the weapon and provide some stability movement to the kit itself. The weapon itself is a lot longer than the kit itself. Let's compare Calibarn with other 144 scale models. We have the Gundam Rubris, as well as the Gundam Aerial. And we have the Aerial Rebuild, as well as the OG Gundam. We have Char Suzaki 2, and of course, the RG Sasabi. Really, still the biggest 144 scale I have. Having built all the main mobile suits from the Witch from Mercury, I gotta say I really like everything from the prototype to the final mobile suit. So we have the Gundam Rubris, we have Calibarn, we have Aerial, as well as the Aerial rebuild. So as you can see, there are some parts that kind of looks the same, but overall it's really different from each other. Here it is again without any panel lines. Just a clean build out of the box there. And here it is with some of the added panel lines, giving it more depth and to break out some of the monochrome of that white. So it does really look good with some of its flying poses there. Slap it on an action base and really looks good. So thank you for watching, and do